That was the funnest game I have ever been a part of, and I've been playing baseball for a lot of years. That was the greatest game that was awesome. It was awesome.
I have no idea where that came from, but that was, without a doubt, the most fun I've ever had at a baseball game. That was just that group of guys, you know, my best friends, my brothers, just to enjoy that moment with them was pretty special.
1-0 pitch, fly ball, right center field and deep. This ball's way back to the warning track, wall gone! Jake Madsen just hit a home run to give Ohio a 2-1 lead in the 11th. The all-time hit king in Ohio just drilled a line drive out of here, and Ohio leads it 2-1 on WMU.
I honestly don't really remember what happened. I was just trying to get on base, you know. At that point in the game, we just tried to get one run. And he started me off with a breaking ball, and he's predominantly a fastball pitcher, so I figured, you know, if he throws a fastball, why not try to take a swing for it? And I got it.
To get a home run like Jake hit was, you know, amazing, but then to follow that up with two more, really is just, it's hard to believe. Yeah, it's crazy to see that happen. It was unbelievable. I mean, the first one erupted, and then it just kept getting bigger and bigger as each ball was hit out of the park. So it was a real special time. It was neat to see our guys, you know, enjoy that moment.
3 home runs in the 11th, 4-1 Cats.
I can't say enough about the three guys that hit those homers, and then obviously the job that Logan Cozart did, and Jake Rudnicki as well in the front end of that game.
Cozart on 2-2. Ho swings and misses, strike 3, late movement at 87 miles per hour. The first strikeout for Logan Cozart here in an extended relief appearance.
I came out a little rusty, but kind of settled myself down and figured it out there at the end. That was huge for us.
He was special, you know, in what he did today, and just, he's one of the best competitors I've ever coached. And, you know, he proved that again today, no question.
I wasn't coming out unless there was a walk-off hit or a walk-off home run. I mean, it's win at all costs right now. It's tournament time.
He's earned the right to have that game in his hands, and he wanted it, and he wouldn't have let me take him out anyway. I mean, if I'd went out there, that wouldn't have been pretty for me. So I was just going to let him pitch until it was over and leave it at that, because I wouldn't want that confrontation.
Runner on at second, 1 gone. Bottom of the 10th, tied at 1, and the pitch. Line drive to left. Longo back on it. Leaps, made the catch. Falls down just in advance of the warning track. What a play. Mitch Longo with the web gem, baby, in the 10th.
I mean, Mitch is a great athlete, you know, and he showed us today why he's the player of the year, and it maybe necessarily wasn't with his bat, but it was with some of the defense that he played and coming up in a big play, and, you know, he's a special player, and that was a special play.
I told my parents before, this is the most fun I've had playing baseball in a long time, and we're enjoying it, that's for sure.
There is a resiliency to this team like I've not seen from a lot of clubs that I've been a part of, you know, and it's a special team. It really is, and they stay with the game. They bounce back. They don't allow themselves to break down, you know, emotionally during a game. They just continue to grind, and they got a true belief that something good's about to happen for them, and today it did.
But we have a saying called "something good's about to happen," and we have a sign in the dugout, and we look at that sign. Someone's always saying that between every inning, and we really do believe something good is about to happen. And we, Coach Smith, earlier on in the year, we won a come from behind game, and he used the phrase stick-to-itiveness. And no one knew it was a word, so we all looked it up, and we just have a lot of stick-to-itiveness, to say the least.
The 3-1 swing and a fly ball to shallow left. Coming in is Longo. He's got it. Painted green and white. Ohio wins. Ohio wins. Ohio wins. In the best win of the year, the biggest win of the year, Ohio scores 3 in the 11th and wins the ball game 4-1 over Western Michigan, and moves on now after an off day tomorrow to Saturday at 9:30.